Hey, Mark King here, and here's an interesting story. I saw this a couple of days ago, and I didn't want to broach too much upon it because certain things are like you can't talk about these things sometimes because YouTube has gone like censorship crazy, and again it's really sad how YouTube has fallen. I mean, I think we would have been here regardless. It probably been probably more extreme, but all this is probably fallout from 2016 with Brexit and the Trump election. It didn't get any better when they elected Bolsonaro, Brazil. So YouTube, it's against evil organization. Google, um, and the thing is, the guys on top are very smart. Sundar Pichai and Susan Wojcicki, they're very smart people, which makes it even more troubling. They know what they're doing. Okay, don't think you can how how they say this. Don't think you give your point of view and they'll understand. They won't. They're very smart people. They know what they're doing, and this is the side that they chose. Literally chose communism. Okay, that's it. That's what it is. Totalitarianism, attacking free speech, and they're really a publisher at this point. Who knows if anything will ever be done about it? But that's what they are. Anyway, so you see the title there: Brazilian President Bolsonaro slams who for encouraging children younger than 4 to be taught pleasure techniques. Okay, let's just put it like that. This is really nasty. Again, people like certain people because they I don't know if they don't understand, or maybe it's me who doesn't understand, but they hate the Christians from the 90s. They think they're the SJWs, but the Christians from the 90s that they call that claim were original. Okay, so basically they say they try to do what the SJWs are doing here today, the liberals are doing here today. But the difference is they wanted to preserve culture. These people want to destroy culture. Okay, that's the difference. People want to. I mean, the Christians from the 90s want to preserve the family structure. These people, like the Who, the mainstream media, they're all run by nuts, right? They're all nuts. They want to destroy society. Again, you cannot have utopia on Earth. Okay, it's impossible. Okay, believe me, but many men have tried. Genghis Khan, Caesar. I'm talking about from the Planet of the Apes films, by the way. And and yeah, a certain German general. you know, yeah. As funny as it is, this stuff isn't funny. Okay, this stuff here and this stuff about what Google and YouTube are doing, it's pretty evil. And by Alex Jones, this is a great man. And people making fun of the clip, and it was really hilarious. Him about eating ass. If you don't know, flipping hilarious. You know, God bless this man, Alex Jones. Okay, God bless this man. Anyway, so like I said, I don't want to brush too much upon it about what the World Health Organization recommended. I'll link the site, but I'll just go through like some of the chart that they posted. Should we follow the education policy guidelines too? He questions, going on reference a recommendation listed by a document produced by the WHO, European Office, and Germany's Federal Center for Health Education. Like some conspiracy theories, like I'll explain to you afterwards, right? For children 0 to 4 years, satisfaction. Okay, these are explanations what they want for children and to 4 years old to learn. That like I don't want to brush too much upon this, right? Just know this is all disgusting, 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 disgusting stuff. Okay. So Bolsonaro is referring to pages 38 to 45 of the 68-page report. Features charts, and this is a chart you can read for yourself. I don't want to read it. Just nasty stuff. And like, okay, so I have to teach concepts to young kids, never like this, but like simple math stuff, they don't understand algebra. You know what I mean? It's just like the minds haven't developed enough to understand certain terms. So uh, from what I've seen and done, they can't learn algebra in first grade. Okay, or rather, very few can. Okay, I shouldn't say can't. Very few can. Okay, maybe like 1 to 2 per class of 20. So this is very nasty stuff. I don't want to read this stuff. You can read it yourself. I implore you to go to Infowars and get tomorrow's news today. One of the theories that the reason that they push these things, right, is because they want to push. How do I say this? In America, they want to push a certain North African religion. It makes sense when you see things like this, okay? It makes absolute sense when you see things like this. And it's disturbing, It's this is just the who's evil, right? They're evil. They're terrible. Let me click on Paul Justice Watson's summit news. Yeah, same thing. Yeah, you can read the headline there. Sick, absolutely sick. And they should be like, I'm gonna say it's front news story. Like everybody in America should run with this. Like how disgusting this is. This is as anti-American, anti-West, anti-Christian as you can get. This is not values. This is sickening. You know. Anyway, I'll just leave it there. You can read for yourself, and it's something to be very concerned about. A lot of states in well, actually, one state in Mexico that I know of, they allow children as young as 12 to perform acts. If you get my drift. So that's scary stuff. So anyway, just always have your pulse on things, always like be aware of what might come, what is coming, unless you have to fight it through votes. But who knows? Like I said, I don't know what the election holds. Nobody does. Nobody knows. People can say he's gonna win, but you won't know until it actually happens. Anyway, that's it. Share, save, subscribe, thumbs up. I will post the summit and the Infowars links. Really good sites. Again, really well done. It's a shame that they try to give him a bad name because he tells the truth. That's what I think. Anyway, bye.